Hey guys. Can you hear me? Because I got my headset turned down low so I don't get any feedback, which does happen when I'm using Periscope Producer. Cool. Hey. So we're back. We are in Hong Kong on Lugard Road. It's the peak. Oh, and already we're getting a glitch. And the view will only get better as we get a little bit higher. Jonathan Jacquet's in Mongkok. Okay, it's just there. Periscope Producer is an app that allows you to use high definition and other video tools to create a Periscope rather than just the low quality Periscope. This is live. Hey, how's it going? Dining happy. Jackie is here. She's not. She's just strolling around. So this is a 720 feed. Lots of doggies. Hey, England. Welcome to what used to be part of the greater metropolitan London, but is no more. Yeah, the connection is hard because of the bandwidth requirements. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Should be we're simulcasting on YouTube as well. If you go to my YouTube channel, Penguin6, this is being simulcast. Unfortunately, this one is not being, probably not on the map. Yeah, it doesn't look like this one's on the map because the stupid map isn't working with Producer. Which is an annoying glitch. So this is our morning walk being done in the afternoon. It's not a river, that's the South China Sea, that's Victoria Harbor. This is the more expensive side. This is Hong Kong Island. This is the Manhattan of Hong Kong. Two red and black buildings. The ones with the red stops on the top, you mean? Over here, those are the Shangwan. That's the ferry terminal to Macau and heliport. YouTube's behind. The building in the background is the ICC. And the building over here on this side is the IFC. Hey, welcome, Dobby, your first day on Periscope. Welcome to Hong Kong, Victoria Peak. New York doesn't have as many skyscrapers. There are no slums, really, to speak of. That's Kowloon. You can't really see the airport. The new airport's over there. The old airport is off this way. You can kind of see it. Let me see if I can zoom with this. I can't zoom. At least I don't know how to zoom. So this is where you are. You are in Hong Kong. So I'm Penguin6. There is some zooming. I just don't know how to do it. Kowloon Shangri-La. It's in Kowloon. It's right over this way. Whoops. Ah! What the hell? What the hell happened there? Stupid camera. Now it's going silly now. Stop that. Stop it. It's all gone silly. I didn't put the temp up, so I don't really know what the temp is. It's doing it again. I'm trying to show you guys Hong Kong, not me. I don't know why it keeps switching cameras. Very, very annoying. So let's get up a little bit higher where the view gets a little bit better. The best view comes up at this next thing. Yeah, a lot of people have had some permission errors lately with Periscope. So this is on Periscope and YouTube. My YouTube channel is Penguin6. Here we go. First trip to Asia, cool. It's gonna be a little chilly. It's about 15 Celsius, that's in the high 50s. Up here, it's probably about 17, it's in the 60s down there. I would definitely bring a jacket. And if you're planning on going out at night, you might actually want to bring a little bit heavier jacket, like a fleece. But during the day, a sweatshirt, like a hoodie, is probably all you need, or a windbreaker. But at night, you will want a little extra. Raincoats are really hot, though. Better to have an umbrella, because it's so humid here, you get stuffy. But definitely bring a hoodie, and maybe even a little something extra. Single family homes, not really. Up in the New Territories over the other side of those mountains, there are some villages that have single family homes, but there's like no yard or anything like that. More like townhouses, but most people live in apartment buildings. I'd say the vast 90% of the people, 95% of the people live in giant townhouses or giant apartment buildings. Yeah, we're using a 720p on this. I tried to do 1080. A lot of people, there's only 500,000 private cars, there's 7.3 million people, so walking and public transit is very big. We don't call them condos, they're called apartments. Flats, technically, since we use the British vernacular for everything. I'm using an iPhone 7, and the iPhone 7 is broadcasting in 720p, and then the second iPhone 6S is controlling the Periscope. So I have two phones in my hand. One is in landscape, one is in portrait. The one in portrait is the one doing the commentary, so I can see what you guys are saying, because the iPhone 7 is purely a video camera at this point. We're using Live Air Solo. Live Air Solo is the app to create an RTMP feed. That's being sent to Restream.io. From Restream.io, it's being sent to YouTube, and it's being sent to Periscope simultaneously. So this is a simulcast on my YouTube channel, Penguin6, and Periscope. So if you've got two devices, you can watch both. See which one has better quality. 7.3 million, 550,000 private cars. So yeah, Slack is a communication tool, like I'm no gimbal. Why am I whispering? I'm just talking normal. Slack is like a message board for Periscope VIPs. Lets us talk directly with some of the Periscope engineers about glitches and problems we're having, and observations we've had. So basically it's like a message board. No, the iPhone 7 has its own built-in stabilization, and Periscope has stabilization as well. I also have a very steady hand. This is Periscope Producer. So Periscope Producer, there's an app called Live Air Solo on the iPhone 7, and that's producing an RTMP feed, which is sent to Restream.io. From Restream.io, it's sent to Periscope's headquarters and YouTube's headquarters. The second phone is getting that Periscope feed from Periscope's headquarters and creating a Periscope broadcast on it. So the second iPhone 6S is the Periscope Producer, and the video is being created on the iPhone 7. Complicated. A little bit, but not really. There is Zoom, but I don't know how to use it. 3 people watching on YouTube. Okay, my YouTube is Penguin6. You can watch over there. 360 does suck down the data, and it's not really the best bandwidth. But some people really enjoy the 360 view, so I do it. Can't do it now. My 360 camera is dead. Battery. Restream.io allows me to stream my stream to as many as 10 different video platforms at the same time. So I could go to Twitch, attach the plus and zoom. I've done it before. It's really messed up. It messed up the color coordination. All right, so we got about 7 minutes of jungle now. While we make our way back to the peak. And then down to my house. I could do Facebook Live at the same time. There's two. There's Joycaster and Restream.io. I use Restream.io. Next Friday, see me here. I'm usually here in the mornings. Oh, today's a little different. It's busy all morning. Chase these dogs. I have more followers on Periscope, so yeah, I think Periscope's better than Facebook Live. It's all about where your audience is, yeah? Technology, it's all the same. Excuse me. Sorry. Switcher Studio, I have not used it outside the house. Switcher Studio, there's some sort of time limit, I think, like 30 minutes or something, and I haven't really used it. It's mostly for my iPad. I'm using it in the house. So it's a little bit too heavy for the big coat I'm wearing today. I could have got by with a sweatshirt, but the big coat has lots of pockets, and I have lots of devices in my pockets. I can read your comments, yeah, on the second phone. That's why I have two phones in my hand. One phone creating the video, and a second phone, which is reading the comments. Shoot. Just realized I wasn't saving the video. So I don't think I'm saving the video. How does that work? That's not it. Oh yeah. Can't do that in the middle of a scope. Can you stream using a GoPro? Yes, you can. GoPro is actually integrated into the Periscope app. You don't need to use Producer. Much like the DJI Phantoms. Or the DJI drones are integrated fully into Periscope. But for the drones, we often use Producer as well, so we can read the comments and fly the aircraft. I thought about flying later today, but the weather's a bit I'm thinking maybe tomorrow we'll have better weather. If we have a sunny morning tomorrow, I'll bring the drone up and we'll fly. Do a scope from up here with the drone. That would be cool, wouldn't it? The point of Periscope Producer is to allow multiple camera sources to be inputted into Periscope. Was he loses? No, Producer was actually the better option for him than using the other thing. He lost his drone because he was flying in a high electromagnetic area, and I think his signal got disconnected by interference from all the buildings nearby. That's my theory, because I've seen other scopes in which he's lost his connectivity in that area before. I think it's because there's so many buildings, which was kind of a lesson to me to fly very high and stay away from the buildings. I could actually do multiple cams. If I had another camera, I could do up to 4 cameras at this time using Live Air Solo, but I only have one camera with me. I guess
We're gonna cross the 10K threshold.
I could do it, but I would have to disconnect the comments and use this other phone. Even though I'm in a remote location, yeah, I could do up. If I had like Switcher Studio or if I had several cameras, I could do several cameras. The cameras would connect to the central broadcast iPhone using Wi-Fi, and so I could switch between those. Oh, there's a lot of guaylos up here. I don't think I'm on the map. I think it's one of the downsides of producer is you don't end up on the map. Switcher Studio would need producer to broadcast. Switcher Studio would send the signal to Periscope's RTMP server, and then you would need another device to initiate the Periscope stream. This is Lugard Road on Victoria's Peak in Hong Kong, China. We are overlooking the downtown area. They're speaking everything. There's a lot of Mandarin speakers up here, a lot of Japanese tourists, a lot of Westerners, Germans, French. Honestly, I hear multiple languages every day I walk this path. If there's people. Usually when I walk in the morning, it's just me. I like it better that way, but I don't always get out of the house early enough. I was very busy this morning on a project, Live Womp, which is going to go live soon, I hope. So I've been typing out a RFP basically for these web design companies, and I realized that I'd put so much detail into this RFP that basically was a blueprint for them to create my company. And I sort of said, well, you know what, I should just tell them to build something more general, more. So I'm editing down the RFP to be less of a blueprint. Yeah, that's the peak tower. We're going to walk underneath it in a minute. Basically, I just had to design a flow chart, wireframe kind of thing. Yeah. It's like a Chinese. Was that a pig? This is a frickin' pig. Check it out, guys. It's a pig. Lunch. Roast pig. Baram you. Baram you. You are lunch. God, 5 people shuffling in front of me, sideways. It's like, get the hell out of my way. This is an iPhone 7, shooting at 720p. Oh, there's a lion dance coming up soon. I could stick around for the lion dance. Unless this guy is just dressed kind of funny for no reason. So I think they're going to do a lion dance. Should I stick around? Maybe I just come back later when they get happening. It could be a while. Yeah, they're going to do a... I just was at a lion dance earlier. If you watch my earlier scope in Montauk, the 360, we ended up in the middle of it. Yeah, I've seen enough lion dances. I'll have a lion dance on my YouTube later tonight. Penguin 6. I'll be editing that up. Whoa. As you can walk down faster. Alright, tourists. It's way too busy, yeah. So this is the Peak tram tracks. Tram is on its way up. Or down, or both, because it is. Actually, I hear it coming. So let's stay right here, yeah? Welcome to your first day of Periscope, Desi. We're just waiting here for a moment as the Peak tram's going to come into the station. So I thought I heard it. Oh, it's slowing down like it's going to stop at a midpoint. Yeah, you can hear the cable spinning. How do I zoom on this thing? Oh, there we go. So you guys can see the cable. Yeah? I am going to do a drone scope possibly tomorrow, but you can see right now it's too hazy. I wanted to do a drone scope when it was like nicer. Whoa, what's happening here? Ah! What the heck? Ah. Did my scope die? No. Here it comes. Sorry about that disconnect. Oh, that's weird. Can you guys see anything? There we go. I couldn't see anything myself. I lost the video for myself for a while. That's freaky. So guys, I'm Penguin 6. Welcome to Hong Kong. Feel free to follow me here or on YouTube. We're shooting in 720p today, using HD, high definition over Periscope Super. Hey Mushi, how you doing? You are now in Hong Kong, in the People's Republic of China, up on Victoria's Peak, looking down at my house. I live right there in that building. Doing all right. Just finishing my morning walk. It's actually afternoon though. Whoa! A lot of grass was making noise and scared the heck out of me. Thought it was a snake. Yes, there are snakes here in the grass. Okay, this is weird. Okay, that was weird.
Along the road, kind of a basin, and there'll be a wee path down to the left. It's called the government green path.
Turn at the tennis court. Left at the tennis court.
Oh, right, okay, lovely, thank you.
What's a hairy guy? Yeah, this is Hong Kong. It's actually 75% of Hong Kong looks like this: jungles and mountains, remote parks where there are no people. Only a small sliver of the island has been developed. Dobie, welcome to your first day on Periscope. You're on the Barker Road right now in Hong Kong, overlooking the entire downtown city of Hong Kong. And we're making our way back to my house. We did a 360 earlier, Mushi. We went to Mongkok. We ran into some lion dancers, rode the subway. You can see that 360 video that was earlier today. We went to Sneaker Street and some of the camera shops and whatnot. Now we're at Barker Road on the tram tracks, which is a station on its way down into the city. Well, I put all this crap here. I can't get to my viewpoint. I'll have to go to another one. Are they building more on Hong Kong Island? Oh yes, always. They tear down old stuff and build new stuff. You know, what is now a 10-story building will soon become a 40-story building. That is very common. And if they can't do that, they just make more land. Sometimes they just add dredge and expand the island. Much of Hong Kong's commercial district down there is built on dredged up land. Yeah, it's a pretty boring life, to be honest. That's why I share it, is to keep myself occupied while I go for this walk every day. I've been doing more video blogging on YouTube, Penguin 6 on YouTube. I'll be doing some, actually I have two video blogs to go up soon. How do I use the new pad thing? Occasionally, not. It's complicated because, you know, before you could remember F3 would do something, yeah? Or F8 would do something. But the bar changes with every app you're running, so it gets a little bit confusing. You're like, oh, is this supposed to be where you push your finger there? It's not like it's a real shortcut, unless you're using one app frequently and you know where everything is. Poor connections, because we're sending a 720p video. My connection's actually pretty strong. It might be your connection, because I'm actually watching the scope just like you are on a second phone. That's how I can see your comments. But it does require a lot of bandwidth. This is a 720 video. Most Periscopes you watch are 480 at best, or even less. This is a little bit higher def. This is also being simulcast on YouTube, YouTube Penguin 6, if you want to see what it looks like over there. It is a quiet day today, which is fine by me. What the hell that is? So they're putting in a new pipe here for some reason. So we're coming up to the $193 million house. I'm hoping the weather's better. We'll bring the drone out tomorrow. Sounds quiet. Whoa, that was weird. See, I'm actually watching on a second phone. I even got the spam bots and I only have 25 viewers. Must be really desperate. Wild boar, porcupines, snakes, lots of birds. Not too many mammals, stray cats. So we're making our way home. And we've got some work to do this afternoon. This is 22 Barker Road. This is the 193 million US dollar house. 193 million American dollars. The kids are having a play date at home. And then they have chess at 4 o'clock. So I've got to take them to chess lessons at 4. Had. They're quite good. And then we'll head home and then I have some candy up here at the peak. When we get home, we'll have some buffering, yeah? Okay. I think we'll have a salad when we get home. This is where I'm going to fly the drone, probably. A lot of people fly drones from this area because there's no trees really, and they get a good view of the city. The other day we saw a guy flying a drone all the way to the Bank of China down there. So a drone scope from here might be interesting, yeah? I want to go up. I don't think there's as much interference from buildings this way. These are mostly residential buildings. The signal here sometimes is weak. That's a pretty good signal. not real. We do lose connectivity here sometimes. Oh, let's go down. Hey, Saudi Arabia. A little more green than Saudi, I imagine. But we still have palm trees. So guys, I hope you're watching. I'll enjoy this. I'm going to actually head off though, because I got to take a phone call now. And I don't have another phone available. So thanks guys for watching, and we'll be back another time, and we'll see you then.